skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream. Everything moving fast, but you moving slow. Chase the tempo, watch, we on time. Hey, now you know. Listen to the rhythm we giving them, we bringing it with passion. Smashing, you used to just move to my groove. Case in point, watch how I improve. Then the automator is ready, you know we're hater, a music motivator, and I'ma show you later. But right now we getting down. You brown, cause I surround the sound.
Hello everyone and welcome to yet another edition to CCW Beatdown, coming straight to you live from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. My name is Joe Cosell and we got a barn burner straight at ya. But first, the matches. Opening up this episode will be our next King of the World quarterfinal matchup as Brutananadilewski takes on Eustace Bagge. Then we will have women's competition as Fluttershy goes up against the Martian Queen herself, Tyrahnee. And finally, our main event of the evening, in which Jude Lizowski, Morty Smith, and Stewie Griffin will fight off in a triple threat match to determine the next #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship at CCW's King of the World. It will be off the chain, folks. With that said in mind, let's go down to ringside to our very own ring announcer, Alex De Soto.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, is our second quarterfinal match of the King of the World tournament. Making his way down the aisle from Jersey City, weighing at 347 pounds, Brutananadilewski.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee you that with an opponent quite like Carl here, this won't be an easy match for Eustace at all. And unlucky for Eustace, Carl here is definitely a serious threat that may be more than likely to break the old man piece by piece. It definitely can't hurt to know, since Carl himself is a former Intercontinental Champion here in CCW, and while that may be true, Carl's forgotten to realize that Eustace himself is a former Revolution Champion. So it looks like Carl may have something to worry about, it seems like. But anyway, here is the former Revolution Champion himself.
And his opponent, from the middle of nowhere, weighing at 173 pounds, Eustace Bagge.
Yes, nasty as this guy is, he has turned into one heck of a crowd favorite, even if Eustace clearly states he is not doing this for the crowd support or anything. What can I say, this crowd does not lie when it comes to the support of these wrestlers. Will that support help Eustace out? We're gonna find out right about now as we get on with the action. By the way, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell for upcoming future updates regarding the hottest thing going on YouTube today, then, now, and forever, Cartoon Carnage Wrestling. Oh, look at Eustace trying to fight back there, but Carl swatted him away like a fly getting smacked away after touching a melon. Impressive arm wrench coming from Carl here, channeling his inner Tim the Toolman Taylor the only way he knows how. Oh, got kicked from the old man, got him in the old fruit basket. Eustace going on a house of fire, and you can best be sure he's not gonna stop for anything. Unless he sees Courage the Cowardly Dog in the audience, then he may just stop, all things considered, and scare him off like he usually does. And it looks like it's not going well for him, it seems, but then again, he may call my bluff. Oh boy, look at him trap Carl with that impressive chin lock. Definitely will not be enough to make the fat man tap, it seems. Ooh, Carl trying to attempt a flying tackle, but with no success right there. And Eustace is making sure he uses that stumble to his every advantage. Going right after the back in order to stiff him right up. Wise move from the man who resides in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, got struck right in the heart. I don't know if that's supposed to be a heart attack or not, but whatever it looks like, it ain't pretty any way you look at it. Either way, that still won't stop Eustace back one bit, it seems. He's going to the top. Oh, just a little short. Trying to go for a reverse body press, but ends up slamming himself on that griddle called a ring. And look at that, Carl doing his best Eddie Van Halen impression with that guitar solo around Eustace's legs. Talking about interruption. Eustace ain't gonna have it, but Carl says otherwise. Now he's got him right up his shoulders and boom! Carl calls that move head games. Is that? No, not even close. He kicks out right before the ref can even make a single count. You can bet Carl is gonna be irate at the very least. Oh, right on the heart. Somebody better grab a pacemaker for Eustace, because I can quite tell that he's gonna need one after. Oh man, the referee just got knocked down. I definitely don't blame Carl at all. Look at him attempt to find a weapon, but Eustace's Bagge is not gonna allow it to happen in his hands. Even if Carl did somehow manage to use a weapon against Eustace, that will result in Carl getting himself DQ'd and eliminated out of the tournament. What does Carl think he is? Mr. Hughes at the King of the Ring 1993? I would not think so, considering the fact that he has no urn. And once again, Eustace locking in that chin lock, which won't mean a thing anyway, considering the fact that victory by submissions on the outside do not count. Oh, Carl sacking Eustace's Bagge like he was Joe Theismann and Carl was Lawrence Taylor. Go Giants! Carl's got him by the arm. No, he does not. He gets socked in the face. And look at Eustace go. That old man's turned into a man. Call the law, I tell ya. Anyway, as the action is going on, we will also be expecting to hear from the current CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Alejandro Burromuerto, alongside a woman who stabbed her best friend Twilight Sparkle right in the back, Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. I, for one, am quite interested to see what that black horrid Jezebel's got on her mind after doing what she did to Twilight. You saw Carl miss on that top rope axe handle, but he definitely does not miss on that little knee stomp though. And once again, playing Eustace like a guitar like he was Jimi Hendrix. Excuse me while I kiss the sky indeed. I don't know how that can be possible to do anyway. Oof, a punch right to his ball dome sends Carl down the peg. Don't have any idea what he's playing at the moment, but Carl won't let him by a long shot. Remember that the winner of this match will fight against Big McIntosh at the semifinals 2 weeks from now. And it looks like it could be Eustace, knowing he gave Carl a stunner right to the ropes. Eustace right on top, he's got Carl right on the danger zone, and the reverse body press by Eustace right on the outside. That could be enough to knock him right out. But once again, submissions on the outside do not count Eustace. They only count inside the ring and nothing else. I swear he does not get the point. Of course, Carl breaks free from Eustace's grasp, but Eustace is still not done with him, though. Oh, kick right to the hamstring. Oh, don't do it, Carl, not to the outside. Ow! Head games on the outside. I think Eustace Bagge may have suffered a concussion on that landing. But I don't think he's done yet, though. He just cleared the Spanish announce table out of the way. Oh my goodness, I can't watch. Holy Toledo, Ohio on an open flame. Eustace just went right for the announce table. Oh, the inhumanity of it all. Carl just sent Eustace straight to the abyss, and we had no choice but to watch the whole thing with our open eyes. Shoulder blocked by Carl. The ref's getting close to 10. Carl's in the ring. Can Eustace catch up? And he does not beat the clock. It is all over. My goodness, the fans are not gonna be happy about this, that the match ended in this manner, but that's the way it is, I suppose. Eustace tried his best to bring every part of this championship experience in this matchup, but unfortunately, it was not enough as Carl's vicious mean streak and attitude proved to be the main benefactor in this matchup. So with a big count-out victory, the man who in 2 weeks' time will fight Big Macintosh in the semifinals of the King of the World tournament will be none other than Brutananadilewski. Of course, as you see right here in the bracket, Eustace is gone and Carl moves on. Talk about an insult to injury. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? You better believe it. However, the night is still young, ladies and gentlemen, as we're gonna go ahead to our next matchup. A definitely interesting one at least. It's a woman of natural grace beast, a woman bent on ruling the CCW landscape. It is Fluttershy taking on Queen Tyrahnee, coming up right here and now. So let's take it ringside yet again to our announcer, Alexis Soto. Take it away.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way down the aisle from the planet Mars, the Martian Queen, Queen Tyrahnee.
I tell you something, this woman may be beautiful on the outside, but deep down on the inside, she can be quite malicious when it comes to the competition she faces. And with her credentials, she can possibly yet easily become a #1 contender for any title here in Cartoon Carnage Wrestling. Queen Tyrahnee is just it. Now that I've said much about her, let's go right back to Alex for the introduction of her opponent. Take it yet again.
And her opponent, from Ponyville and Counter High respectively, Fluttershy.
Now this matchup right here. Wait a minute, let's go. Oh my goodness, it is Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. Pearl Harbor job right on the wings of Fluttershy. What on earth is this about? My goodness, somebody better come out and stop Vanessa right here, right now, before she takes it too far. I tell ya, this is nothing more than a travesty, just like the way she backstabbed her best friend Twilight Sparkle right on the back at CCW Resurrection. I tell you, I do not like what Vanessa's got planned next. Whatever it is, it cannot be good. Not on the floor. Oh, the inhumanity, ladies and gentlemen. Fluttershy may have just gotten herself a concussion, folks. This matchup should not be happening in a matter like this. What is Vanessa even doing out here to begin with in the first place? We're supposed to hear from her later on, and as you see right there, Queen Tyrahnee picking up the scraps at Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. Just lay out on her for Tyrahnee to do the dirty work. Very sickening to see, folks. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Fluttershy didn't even get a chance, let alone stand a chance from the Martian Queen, with no thanks to Vanessa Doofenshmirtz. Yeah, you can see on the replays, Queen Tyrahnee making short work of Fluttershy, taking every single advantage from the sneak attack Vanessa made on this pink-haired beauty. It makes me sick, to be honest. Anyway, we got war on the back that KB is with Vanessa. She's got a lot of explaining to do. I am sure of it. Thanks, Joe. I'm standing right by Vanessa Doofenshmirtz, who we just saw viciously attack Fluttershy for apparently no reason whatsoever. Vanessa, I don't know why you did what you did, but the world and the rest of everyone wants to know what business you have been out there to begin with. Business? What I do is none of your business. I attacked Fluttershy just to set a perfect example to Twilight Sparkle, of course. An example that there are no friends here in CCW. All there is, at the end of the day, is enemies. You may not like it, but that's the honest-to-God truth. Speaking of truth, you really want to know one simple truth regarding Twilight Sparkle? I'll tell you what that is. She's nothing more than a simplified glory hog, that's what. Twilight knows that I was the best of her when we were together as a duo. In fact, believe this or not, KB, I was the one who started the Bullet Babes, just like my boyfriend Monty started the CCW branch of Bullet Club. You want to know who I recruited the first time? Twilight. I was a leader alongside her, that shoe-obsessed monkey Ashlanella, and that stupid, icy, yay doofus Abby Abominable. We were unstoppable. No one could stand in our way of achieving our goals. But when we ran stale for some reason, it was just me and Twilight. We did okay for ourselves. We were still solid. I thought with our strong partnership, we would still reign supreme in the women's division. That was until I knew that writing was on the wall. I knew that the critics and everyone around the wrestling world saw Twilight as the big star between me and her. You don't know how angry that made me, knowing that she had been holding me back after all these years I've carried her on my actual back. Now that the dead weight is off my shoulders, I'm finally free to unleash all of this anger and jealousy I held deep inside for a long time. Twilight, if you're watching this, how do you feel knowing that I brutalized your longtime friend right in front of your eyes? I bet that really burns your blood. I know it burns mine too, knowing that I was imagining her as you for all of the crud that you had to put me through carrying your sorry, pathetic back. And you want to know what the most satisfying part is? I would gladly do it all over again. I would brutalize every single friend you have left on this godforsaken earth, like that prissy prima donna Rarity, that stupid dumb country hick Applejack, that empty-headed party-loving wuss Pinkie Pie, that stubborn hot-headed speed freak Rainbow Dash, and even your wimpy, pathetic baby dragon Spike. I would send your friends down to an open flame, charring and grilling them while you helplessly watch with no one calling you for help. That's what you are going to deserve after I'm done leaving your already broken body for the buzzards. And as they peck at your flesh one by one alongside your stupid, pathetic friends, the last thing you're gonna see is me standing over your crumbled body holding your CCW Beatdown Women's Championship. After all, there's a reason why my last name is Doofenshmirtz. I'm pure evil. Well, now that we've heard much from Miss Doofenshmirtz herself, it is now time for the moment we have been waiting for. It is our main event for tonight. It is a #1 contenders match to see who will deserve the right to challenge Craig Williams for the Cruiserweight Championship. Let's not waste any time. Let's go down to ringside to our ring announcer, Alex DeSoto.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall. It is a #1 contenders match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Making his way down the aisle from 16 in the Galleria Mall, Jude Lizowski.
This scared boy definitely knows how to have a fun time. Whenever he's not busy grinding rails in his spare time, he definitely loves to mix it up in the ropes. Would that earn him a title shot though? Well, not as long as these next two men have anything to say about it. Here comes one of them right now.
Opponent number 2, from Rick and Morty, the one true Morty and all Morty kind, Morty Smith.
Yes, it is fans, the former Revolution champion of CCW himself. Boy, does this kid have it all to become a Cruiserweight champion. If he can get past both Stewie and Jude here tonight, which truth be told won't be an easy thing to accomplish. I have no idea why he has a championship belt. That says free McDonald's for life though. But hey, that's Morty Smith for you, I guess. And now here comes the biggest threat out of all. If the three combine, here's Alex.
And opponent number 3, from Quahog, Rhode Island, the maniacal and ruthless Stewie Griffin.
Look at this youngster bulk up before our very eyes, everybody. I think he's been hitting the weights recently, as far as I've heard. I think he may be so ripped that he could even kick his father's butt. It would even make a difference at the slightest. I tell ya, that death glare on his face really says a lot when it comes to a person. I bet Stewie's saying to himself right now, that little skate wad and scribble eyes don't stand a chance against my rib bod. Well, I guess we're just gonna see about that, won't we? While we proceed with the action, I want to give a very special shout out to a YouTuber slash promoter who's busy making a name for himself here with his MEW promotion. In fact, one of CCW's best here also fights for that promotion, such as SpongeBob SquarePants, Danny Phantom, Mordecai, Lincoln Loud, Shaggy Rogers, Heather, Jeff, and Bridget from the Total Drama series altogether. And yes, fans, not to mention our current CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Alejandro Burromuerto, is also in his promotion as well. You know how much Lucas Hackett hates saying his name without seeing him shrivel up with anger. Anyway, the guy you need to check out is Samuel Vlogs. The link to his channel will be on the description just in case if anybody cannot find it. I figured it would sound easier that way. Uh-oh, Jude messed up on that lion thought nobody home from now. That led to Stewie attacking that arm. I tell you, that definitely did not do Jude any good at all. Stewie blocked it like it was nothing. And look at that strong little man fight back for all it's worth. I'll tell you, I never get tired of Jude and Stewie exchanging counters against one another. Speaking of which, it looks like Morty Smith is getting used to the furniture outside. Of course, I did forget to remind everyone watching this right now that this match is a triple threat match in which whoever scores the pinfall or submission gets the title shot to the Cruiserweight title, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ooh, we just saw Morty strike Jude right in the gut. Either that or Jude ate something so spicy or fierce prior to this match. It's not that surprising considering the fact that I saw him down at that Mexican restaurant downtown before this episode aired. Now it looks like this contest is now between Morty and Jude for the time being, since Stewie Griffin is on the ground taking a dirt nap. And it looks like Jude may be taking a dirt nap too, or Morty may be taking off. Whoa, my Lanta, look at that boy go! Shot out of a cannon just like a torpedo in an open sea. This crowd is standing right on their feet. No doubt they definitely pay their money's worth for matches like these. Oh, impressive combo by Morty straight to Jude. Definitely took him right off his feet there. Ooh, impressive kick right to Stewie's dome. That was way more stiff than that concussion Stewie suffered in that Family Guy episode at one time. Oh, wait a minute, you got a hold of him. DDT right on the floor. Oh man, somebody hand Morty some Robitussin, because I can guarantee you he's gonna need some after this contest is over. Well, oh man, he's gonna need a double dose of that. I'm lucky he didn't even break his neck on that landing. Anyway, as the match is still going on, we're gonna be treated by a very special guest joining us on ringside. He is one of the greats in this sport and one of the greatest icons past, present, and future. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one and only Hulk Hogan. Hogan, welcome.
Well, let me tell you something, dude. It feels very good to be here in San Antonio, Lucas Man Jack.
Actually, Hulkster, we are not in Houston, Texas, and my name is not Lucas. It is Joe Cosell, one of the men Lucas hired to be the brand new color commentator for CCW moving forward.
Really, brother? I kinda like Lucas better on commentary, man. because at least we get to hear the horror, the unspeakable horror line, wherever he sees something wacky going on, dude.
Yeah, about that Hulkster, he's only gonna be doing commentary for pay-per-views only, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, so it's pretty much gonna be a part-time job for him at least.
Well, if that's the way it is, huh, man? Well, if that's the case, dude, so be it, Jack. I don't like to change as much, man, but as long as Lucas is actually doing something good for a change, brother, I can at least respect that, Jack. It's just gonna take some time getting used to, dude. By the way, how's Howard doing, man?
He has been long gone, Hulkster, but I am proud to carry on his legacy when it comes to my commentary. Oh my goodness, what a flying body press over the ropes and onto Jude Lizowski. I'll tell you, that scarab boy definitely did not see that one coming. I can tell you that, Hulkster.
I'll tell you one thing, dude. That Morty Smith maniac reminds me a lot like me in my younger years, man.
Ah, you fly just like him, Hulkster.
I would have once, man, but I pulled a little bit of a muscle back when I was fighting Greg the Hammer Valentine back in that house show in '84, trying to attempt to die, brother.
I see.
Yeah, dude, I mostly stick to fighting on the ground nowadays, man. Makes it more easier for me to adapt, Jack.
Makes sense to me. Oh, wait a minute, Morty Smith on the top rope. Oh, Hannah Montana on the handbasket. He crashed and burned into that table full speed.
My goodness, man. This Morty kid is more insane than that Sabu guy we had back at WCW in '96, dude. Too bad he's not even sick as Morty is right now, Jack.
I'll be sure to let him know. Speaking of which, Hulkster, you got any idea who should get the Cruiserweight title match against Craig Williams at CCW King of the World?
Well, brother, even though I dig Morty Smith's style and Jude Lizowski's speed, man, I gotta go with that kid with the football-shaped head, Jack. He sort of reminds me of Eddie Guerrero so much, dude. He knows how to lie, cheat, and steal just like Eddie, man. Do you know he's a master at Golden Eye, Jack? That was an awesome game for the N64, dude.
I really didn't know that, Hulkster, considering the fact that I'm not much of a gamer. Play-by-play is more of my thing nowadays.
Can't believe you're missing out on some good stuff, dude. Don't knock it until you try it, Jack. Waka waka waka, man.
Tell me you didn't just quote Fozzie Bear.
Oga boga, brother.
I'll take that as a yes. Anyway, we gotta get back to the action. Pleasure having to talk with you, Hulkster.
No problem, dude. Just make sure you train, say your prayers, and eat your vitamins, Jack. And what you gonna do when yours truly takes over your fridge, brother?
I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes, but whatever works for you, I guess. Hulk Hogan, everybody. Ay caramba, German suplex on Morty Smith. That has gotta hurt. And Jude follows it up right with that stiff forearm shot to the face. I cannot believe Morty Smith is withstanding all this punishment given to him in this matchup so far. It's like both Jude and Stewie are treating him as their own private punching bag. Scarab Boy going up on top now, but yep, I'm guessing he changed his mind. But I guess that was a stupid thing to do as he walks right into a suplex from Stewie right there. I'll tell you, those muscles Stewie developed are paying off very well. Needless to say, I am very impressed by this kid. Jude tried to knock him off right there, but Morty Smith kinda took care of that for him. What a good Samaritan that kid must be, am I right, folks? Of course I am. As the action continues on, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know what you can expect on the next episode of CCW Overload. Now also will we have our third match of the King of the World Tournament, but we will have Justin and Jeff of the future in tag team action alongside the woman who in 3 weeks time will fight Lexi Bunny for the CCW Overload Women's Championship at King of the World Total Drama's resident surfer girl Bridget. Man, is that gonna be a crazy contest or what, huh? And of course, we're also gonna hear yet again from the current CCW. Oh, there we go, Eclipse. That has gotta be it. One. No, I cannot believe it. Morty Smith kicking out only at the count of one. Stewie has definitely got to be irate, and I don't blame him. So if the first one don't cut it, the second, oh wait a minute, Morty Smith saw it coming from a mile away. Decking Stewie with a lariat. Oh my goodness, what a smart move that was by the Morty of all Morty Kingdom. Yeah, sorry about that. I definitely had no idea what to add by that statement, but I guess you are trying to know what I mean. Where was I when I was suddenly caught up by Stewie, Griffin? Oh yes, what I meant to say is, we're also gonna hear yet again from the current CCW Revolution Champion, Lincoln Loud, regarding the entire King of the World pay-per-view himself. It's very surprising considering the fact that he hasn't had an opponent yet for his championship match. Very odd yet very weird. Oh, hold up. 1, 2. No, Jude tried to get that pinfall, but Morty Smith stopping him at the nick of time. Oh my gosh. This matchup is still going on, even though it's pretty much a 4-star matchup at this point. Oh man, Jude Lizowski tried to go for the McTwist, but yeah, definitely did not connect right there. Oh, now he got him. Is that going to? No, Morty Smith cutting Jude Lizowski right at the last second. He wants to get that first shot at Craig Williams' Cruiserweight Championship, and if that means cutting Jude Lizowski off with that pinfall attempt, then so be it. Oh, Stewie cutting off Morty right there. There's no way in heck Stewie Griffin wants to be put in that table that easily. I, for one, do not blame him at the very least. Speaking of which, in 3 weeks' time, in which I'm not sure if we've ever announced a location, CCW King of the World will be coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia, which in many reasons is the true wrestling capital to many fans in that region, mostly because Ted Turner resides there. Definitely cannot forgive him for castling the SWAT castle, unfortunately. Shoe shot to the back from Jude since Morty turned the turnbuckle. I'll tell you, every one of these 3 are no doubt championship material, and you can best be sure that whoever wins out of this one will no doubt have the technological. Oh, Stewie just got put through the table, folks. Oh, the inhumanity. But Jude's not finished, folks. He's just getting started. Look at that impressive standing 450 splash he just pulled off on Morty Smith. I think Jude may have the same height as an Olympic long jumper, it seems. Although I can guarantee Morty Smith can say the same thing too, but unfortunately I call his bluff right there. By the way, this program has been brought to you by the brand new Fire Emblem game that is coming out next month in January. I forgot which one it was, but I can guarantee you that the main character looks like what happened if Colgate became an actual human being. I cannot make this stuff up if I had to. There we go, Stewie with the Eclipse. 1, 2. No, Jude Lizowski kicks out at just 2. Stewie Griffin still can't believe it from his very eyes. What must this youngster do to get that Cruiserweight title shot that has been evading him from quite some time? I have no idea, but my guess is if that you've seen the Family Guy episodes in the early years, you know deep down that Stewie Griffin is a devious person both on the outside and inside, and boy does he know how to do it well. But so far he's on his knees and on his stomach from that flying knee strike Morty Smith just gave him not too long ago. Jude rolling out. Oh, he could not dodge that though. He is knocked out. Morty's on the drop zone here. Oh, elbow drop straight to the back. I guess it's Morty Smith's turn to make Jude Lizowski his own private punching bag now. Stomp just to stiffen him up. Is he gonna go for the Morty salt? No, he'll just have to settle for a double axe handle right off the top instead. Oh, watch out. Oh, Stewie fell short on that one. He tried to surprise Morty with that Eclipse from the top, but Morty saw it coming and sidestepped out of the way like he was Samoa Joe out of all people. Oh, big boot right to the kisser. Gotta say, that was a big mistake for Stewie Griffin to sit down. That's what that kid gets for trying to imitate Raven right there. By Raven, I meant the wrestler, not the Teen Titan. I'm amazed this matchup has been going on for quite a while though. These three are literally putting on a 5-star clinic. Where's Dave Meltzer when you need him? I'll tell ya, if he was here, he would give this match 6 stars, heck, maybe 7 stars if that's the case. That would sound... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Apparently it seems that I made a tiny mistake regarding the sponsorship. It seems that the Fire Emblem game I was referring to is actually called Fire Emblem Engage. My apologies. Like I said, I'm way more of a play-by-play commentator than a gamer. Lucas Hackett, the owner, founder, and creator of CCW, is more of a gamer than I really am. No wonder he pines for the Fire Emblem series and I don't. Oh, I thought Jude was actually gonna get that one. Cannot believe how close that one actually was from my standpoint. But dang it, he's gonna try to nail that McTwist again. But nobody is home. Stewie Griffin brought out the old knees again. And now he's feeling Morty's wrath. But he looks like he also forgot Jude right there, it seems. And now Jude's taking advantage of this distraction. If there's one thing Jude knows how to do well besides skate, is to find out a person's weak spots and expose them quite well enough to go on the attack. Ooh, knee drops right to the back. But holy cow, look at the impressive strength by Stewie Griffin. What on Mother Earth has that kid been eating lately? I swear Lois Griffin raised one muscle-bound child for sure. This crowd here in Houston, Texas are up on their feet. They don't even know who they're gonna side with on this one. I'm actually quite surprised that there are some supporters for Stewie Griffin and the audience applauding his efforts in this match despite him being a heel here in CCW. Imagine that. Oh, look at Jude go right there, catching Morty off guard with that Tilla World head scissors in return. And to be honest, I'm not much of a fan of the Tilla World rides, considering the fact that I throw up every time I ride one. True story. Once again, Jude going for the arms. Only for Stewie to get a hold of him, only to get his scissors as well. Jude right there with the code red, but Stewie immediately catches him with a stomp to the leg. Oh, he misses. This match has got me on the edge of my seat, folks. Oh, Morty Smith fails too. I don't know if he was trying to go after Stewie or Jude, but either way, he's getting a failing grade nonetheless. Stewie caught Jude with a suplex, but Morty managing to get the young man's guard down with that impressive combo. I swear, Morty Smith is a man possessed. He knows he's getting tired of going on like this. He wants to end this right away. Reminds me of the time with the ex-wife and the chick flicks I hate watching with her. Here it comes. Oh, Morty saw right on the legs. That cannot be good for Stewie Griffin right there. 1, 2, 3. It is finally over and done with, ladies and gentlemen. Holy Toledo, Ohio on an open flame. I never thought this match will last forever. I know it didn't, but it definitely did to me for sure. I mean, these three fought each other with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in their system. But in the end, however, all it took was a big Morty salt to Stewie's legs just to finally close this match off to a 1, 2, 3. Congrats to Morty Smith for the W. He definitely deserved it in the long run. But this night ain't over yet, folks. Here comes our current CCW World Heavyweight Champion coming down to the ring right now. Let's take it down ringside to Alex DeSoto.
Ladies and gentlemen, the CCW World Heavyweight Champion, Alejandro Burromuerto.
He's definitely got that devilish grin right on his face, and he's got every right to after being Lincoln Loud at CCW Resurrection. Sure, it was due to a lot of BS and whatnot, but what can you expect from someone who is named El Demonio? Well, enough about that. Let us see what is on his mind right about now. I feel so alive right now. Well, for one, I'm not like the rest of you dirty rotten scumbags sitting on your chairs at this moment. And two, I am still proud to be your CCW World Heavyweight Champion, like it or not. And no matter what you choose, you will accept that reality one way or another. Lincoln Loud was that poor unfortunate chihuahua that accepted that reality at CCW Resurrection. All of his skills, and yet not one of them impressed me at the least. My actual chihuahua actually has more skills than Lincoln Loud ever has. That is a definite fact, and a true fact that I stand by every single word. And if anyone's got a problem with that, I dare anyone in that CCW locker room to try to silence me where I stand. But just a little warning, if they are foolish enough to do so, don't even try it. Doing so will result in me giving you a punishment worse than death itself. Oh well, here's one not afraid to take any chances. Here he is, everyone, the former CCW Intercontinental Champion himself, the true law and order of CCW, Martial Moon Montana. If anyone's here to put poor old Owlsy in his stupid little place, it's gotta be this guy. And I gotta say, I love Miss Lily's sarsaparillas. Best drink there ever is. Well, anyway, let's just see what this sheriff from Cowtown's gotta say to Alejandro right about now. Alejandro Burromuerto, why am I not surprised you're still standing there with that disgusting dungy grin on your face? Trust me, looking at that sadistic smile of yours makes me want to shoot it off clean. I'll admit that I'm not the biggest Lincoln Loud fan that I am, but anyone who gets away cheating due to some unfair BS is something that this sheriff ain't gonna stand for. And don't think you can play that victim card with me, Al. You played those same psychotic mind games with Darkwing Duck, and he still hasn't been the same since. So if he ain't gonna stop ya, heck, if Lincoln Loud ain't gonna stop ya, I'm guessing I'm the only one that's gonna have to get the job done myself, even if I have to fight either you or your so-called El Demonio feller. What's it gonna be, partner? 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 Who in the heck do you think you are? Who in the heck are you to call me that meaningless name? You know what happens to people who call me Al? Trust me, you don't ever want to know, amigo. Because what I do to people who call me Al are never heard from or become the same ever again. You don't know how capable I am when it comes to my victim. The things I do to them are sick, insane, heartless, and barbaric that it can never be explained. And you, officer, are digging a grave so deep that your precious little Lily Bovine's gonna have no choice but to buy herself a body bag reserved for you. She's gonna have no choice but to cry over your pathetic, well-done body, garnished and seasoned by yours truly. And don't get me started on her lousy, pathetic sarsaparilla. Have you ever? Don't you even dare speak her name out of your mouth, partner. Better yet, you keep Miss Lily out of this, plain and simple. I don't know what she ever did to you to begin with, but I'll tell you something straight to your face. The last time someone decided to get in Miss Lily's face, I thrashed that poor little varmint back to the cell block where he came from. Right now, you're starting to become that varmint that got locked up thanks to me. I'm giving you one last warning, partner. Don't you even dare push it. Or what? What are you gonna do? Arrest me? Give me the right to remain silent? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. Nothing. I'm invincible, Marshal. I rule this landscape with nothing more than an iron fist on my left and a precious little rose like heather on my right, and a CCW World Heavyweight Championship on my waist. There is nothing you can do to stop me from being immortal in this landscape of mine. Well, let me tell you something, partner. I beg to differ. Oh my goodness, on an open racetrack, Martial Moon Montana with the last roundup. He just put the CCW World Heavyweight Champion in his place, and this crowd is on their feet. Well, if Alejandro didn't have any plans for CCW King of the World, there's a good chance he's gonna have to make some, because we just may be seeing a future title contender in our eyes. Anyway, that will do it for this episode. My name's Joe Cosell. So long, everybody.